The biggest apartment construction boom in 4 decades flooded the US market with new supply over the past 2 years. And while I can't speak to the national market as a whole, I can tell you that in Dallas, I've personally felt a significant slowdown for my investor clients who've had homes to lease these past 24 months. I've got a number of examples where I've leased the same home every year for nearly 10 years. And in the past 2 years, those homes have taken much longer to find tenants. And in some cases, we needed to roll back on the price we were asking. This flood of apartment inventory is a large reason why. Nationally, over the last 2 years, 1.2 million new apartment units were built, and those empty properties are now filling up. If that demand is sustained and if the economy remains strong with housing prices where they are, then and only then will landlords have more pricing power starting in 2025. According to CoStar, apartment construction is going to slow down by half in 2025 and even less in 2026. Now, to give some of this context, in the decade between 2011 and 2021, prior to the massive inflation surge, US rents rose 41% on average. In the decade before that, they rose 35.5%. A lot of this surge is driven by rent increases in areas of the US with hyper growth, the Sun Belt being one area, and that's caused overall rent inflation to be even higher than average. Another stat that is wild is that in 2022, there were around 5.2 million Gen Z renters. With an annual median gross income of $42,000, they were spending about 40% of their income on rent. The most concerning thing about this for me is that those people who aren't asset holders are really feeling the squeeze on the paycheck because they're not getting the asset appreciation. They're only getting the cost of living increase. Why is this a problem? For most Americans, the traditional path to generating wealth has been through owning a home. As these Gen Z renters become Gen Z new parents, their ability to enter the housing market as home buyers has been seriously limited by the fact that the price of all the other stuff besides their rent has also increased much faster than their wages, which means less savings for down payments. This is all the more reason to make sure that when you do purchase a home, you are focused on value and the best path towards creating equity.